Danica, not always your best racetrack in years past, but your competition index just keeps getting better and better and better this season especially. What are you looking forward to here at Iowa Speedway as you come back in 2010?
Well, I was watching last year's race as a refresher, and I led some of it. So, okay, I wasn't in the lead for real. I was, you know, we had 2 punctures at the beginning from an accident, and I had to come into the pits on like lap 5. So, you know, we stayed out as we would because we had more fuel than most people, and were able to lead for quite some time in front of Dario. And you know, we've been working really hard on trying to you know, tailor the car a little bit more towards for what makes me the most comfortable out there, my engineer and and he's been doing a really good job lately. And you know, I think we're hopefully onto something that should help in most places, and we're hoping it works here. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we're hoping that kind of what we've been doing is going to work here as well. I don't know if it necessarily is a challenge outside of any other race that we go to. But for me, it's just disappointing because I always enjoy the short ovals. I think that our cars are kind of amazing on them. I mean, just in the limited amount of stock car running I do, and when I tell them that, you know, we're flat around places like this, that just blows them away. So I think are pretty awesome around these short tracks, but we'll just have to make the most of the one that we're at this year, and hopefully it'll be a good race, and I'll lead for real. One of the things that we're hoping works here is sort of the setup direction that we went in Texas. Hopefully it does. I mean, it is a short oval, but basics are basics, and a platform is a platform. So hopefully it works here. But yeah, Texas was definitely, you know, top to bottom, probably my best race. Just driving up to the front, staying up there, and you know, being right in it at the end. I find myself in a car all the time now. Find myself out there on race weekends every weekend, and then testing during the week, and you know, it's just I'm doing so much more driving than anything else, which is a definite shift in the schedule. So it's fun. It's hard though. I mean, you know, you're always on the spot, and you're always trying to be faster and faster and up against the clock. But you know, it makes you a better driver, and so I like that. You know, it's helping me to be able to adapt in more situations, and I think it can only make me a better driver. We picked the schedule basically due to the tracks that were available. We can do one each month, so we had to choose on those weekends. And I really wanted to get to some places that I've never been before. I think was the biggest thing. And I've been here a few times. So although maybe after my experience at Fontana, I should go back to the places I've been before, because it's an entirely different world in a stock car versus an Indy car. But, you know, all that's going to take time to learn all the tracks, and, you know, maybe we'll change that and come here one in the future. I don't know. But at this point in time, we just chose it based on what was available. The teams are very prepared. I mean, we, you know, we don't have a short oval car necessarily. I mean, we have like road course oval and oval. The short track stuff falls into the road course category a lot, and it's not hard. I think for me, as I said earlier, I'm just disappointed that there isn't more, and I would love for there to be more on the schedule. I would love for there to be a few short ovals. I'm happy to go back to any one of them. So yeah, I would like to see more, and I don't believe this is necessarily a special challenge. It's just another race weekend. And the fans are always great. This place is always packed, and it's really nice as a driver to be able to look up in the stands before the race and see full stands instead of, like, you know, quarter full or you know, something like that. And you're like, wow, all the people out here to see us today. It's always full here, so that's really nice.